So in today's class, we are going to start our new chapter, that is the project management. That how you can manage a project. Project means suppose you are constructing one house, right? So project management means how much time you will require to complete the construction of a house. Suppose I give you a contract, right? And I say what is the maximum time that you will complete the construction of my house. So you can say that it is 1 year or 12 months, right? Or 11 months. So, but I want that I am ready to pay extra. You can provide more labor so that it can work day and night, but it should complete by 6 months. So that means how you manage your work so that it can be completed in 6 months, right? But if I say, please construct it within 1 month, is it possible? I have 1350 square yards of a construction. So is it possible to complete in 1 month? No, it will construct walls, roof, and extra all the time. So it cannot be completed within 1 month. So how you can reduce the time that will come in the project management? So for the project management, firstly, what is required? That is the construction of the network. Why construction of network? Suppose I am giving you example, the construction of a house. ऐसा कर सकते हो, पहले ही roof construct कर दो. But you will do. Firstly, you will do all the, you will construct, that means you will build the walls, right? Then you can start the process of roof. ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता पहले ही दिन में आप roof construct कर दोगे. So there is some process that it should follow, that the activities you can start by following some activities. So construction of network consists of that. There are some rules for the construction of networks. So this is represents, the circle represents a node. A node means a place where an activity starts. Where an activity starts or ends. Here the arrow denotes activity between nodes. So the circle is representing the node, that means from where you can start the work, and the arrow is representing the activity between the nodes, right? So there are some basic rules that you have to take care. The first one is that activity should not form a closed loop. Closed loop means where should it start and it ends there. It should not form a closed loop like this. This is not allowed. Like if it is like this, so it is not allowed while constructing a network. So this is not allowed when you construct a network. This is wrong, but this can happen. So here the activity is going. Here also the activity is going. Right? So this is correct as it is not forming a closed loop. It starts from somewhere else and it is not ending at this point. Is it clear? Right? The second is active and starting and ending nodes. Starting and ending nodes of two activities should not be same. It means it is saying that from where I am starting and where I am ending, that node for any two activities should not be same. For example, if you have like this is one activity, suppose this is A activity, and this is activity B, and suppose it ends over here, this is not allowed, because for the activity A, the node is 1, for the activity A and it is ending at 2. The same for the activity B, it is starting from 1, it is ending at the 2. It is not allowed while constructing a network. How you can overcome this issue? That if you have like this situation, A can start from here, B can start from here, you can create like this dummy either in this direction or this direction, so that you have to see, right, in which direction you have to create, right? For example, if you have two activities start from here and you are moving in this direction, so in this, where A and B ends, this is that activity. Is it clear? But where A ends, there is no place of A ends, right? So you have to take care of this carefully, that in which direction you have to create your dummy activity. Is it clear? Suppose constructing a network, you further need alone A, but you don't require alone B. So you cannot construct the network in this direction, right? So you will construct a network in this direction. Here your A and B will start, but from here only A is starting. Is it clear? Yes or no? Fine. We will do examples corresponding to this, then it will be more clear. The third is the origin and destination should be unique. Should be unique. That means from where you are starting and where you are ending, that it should be this unique. That means if it is a situation like this is not allowed. Why? Because from here, my origin has two distinct nodes. So the origin should be unique, right? So in this case, it should be like this. And the further network you can correspond, right? Even in this case, if it is ending over here, this is all, even if it is starting from here, from the first node, and it is ending at two distinct nodes, so it is also not allowed, right? So it should end at single node, it should start from the single node. Is it clear? Yes or no? Fine. So these are some basic rules that you have to take care, that origin should be unique, destination should be unique, the activity starting and ending nodes cannot be same, right? And the activity should not form your closed loop, right? So we will do one example, that construct a network by considering the following information. And the information which is given to you, this is activity. The activity named are A, B, C, D and E, F, G and H, I. And the predecessors for starting the activity, there is no predecessor. There is no predecessor to start activity B. To start the activity C, I require A and B. To start the activity D and E, I require B should be completed. For the start of activity F, A and B. For the start of activity G and H, my F and D should be completed. And for the activity I, C and G are required. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now you have to construct a network. So now to start the activity A and B, you does not require any predecessor. So that means you can start from here This is my activity A and this is my activity B. Is it clear? The starting node is unique, right? यहाँ पे जो आपकी नोड स्टार्ट हो रही है वो सिंगल ही है. देयर आर नो डिफरेंट 2 यूनिट्स. अदरवाइज आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते थे कि ए मैंने यहाँ से स्टार्ट किया, बी यहाँ से स्टार्ट किया. इट इज नॉट अलाउड. द स्टार्टिंग, दैट मीन्स द ओरिजिन शुड बी unique. Is it clear? That's why you have not done like this, that this is A activity and B activity, because A and B activity does not require any predecessor, so it can start from the origin. Is it clear? Right? Now for the activity C, I require A and B. What should I do? Can I do like this? Yes? No. Why? Because in this case, A activity is starting at 1, B activity is also starting at 1, but they should not end at the same node, right? So this is not allowed. So how you can overcome this case? That you can create a dummy activity. Now you have to take care of the arrow, that way in which direction you have to create your dummy activity. Now you can see that for activity D and E, you require alone B as well, right? अकेला A कहीं चाहिए? Do you require any A activity alone? No. So that means the direction should be upward or downward. So the direction will be upward, because when the direction will be upward, from this activity A and B together will start, but from here only B will start. Is it clear? Yes or no? Fine. So now this is the dummy. Now to start the activity D and E, I require activity B. That means from B activity I can take D, and this is my E. Any doubt till here? Yes or no? So from this, I can start my activity D and E. This is done. Now to start the activity F, I require A and B. That means this from here, I can start my activity F. Is it clear? C. C is also require A and B. And for F activity, this requires A and B. And for the activities G and H, I require F and D. What should I do now? We will join this, because I do not want single F or single D further, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि extra nodes आपने ज़्यादा ही बना देनी है, right? So from here, you can start your activity G, and from here you can start your activity H. This is, I am naming, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You can start. Now for activity I require C and G. Please adjust with the drawing. This is a line which is representing, right? So for the activity I require C and G. This is my I activity. So this is my 5th node. Is it clear? Can I stop here? No, because there should be unique destination. So all these means these are the endings. So all you can club over here 1, and this is your last destination node. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any doubt? We will construct one more network. Next question. There is also a dummy row, right? So you have to take care that how you can construct a network. So do one more example, right? So the same case that you have to construct a network, you can write the wording, and the activities are given to you. A, B, C and D, E and F, G, H, J and K, and the predecessor for this is I do not require any predecessor. For B, I require A. For activity C and D, my B should be completed. For activity E and F, C should be completed. For G, D should be completed. For H, G should be completed. And for J, E and F should be completed. And for activity K, my J should be completed, right? Now, help me to construct a network. A does not require any predecessor, means I can start from here. This is my activity A. Is it clear? Now for starting my activity B, I require, yes, I require A. That means A is ending over here. So for the starting of activity, I require activity. This is my B. Is it clear? Yes or no? To start B activity, I need A activity. It should be completed. Here it is ending. That means it is completed over here. For starting your activity C and D, I require my B should be completed. Is it clear? So that means from this direction, I can either go, this is my C and this is my D. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now, to start the activity E and F, I require C. To start the activity G, I require activity D. To start the activity H, I require G. To start the activity J, I require E and F. Now what should I do? Can I do like this? That from here, this is E and this is F. This is not allowed. Why? Because for the activity E, the starting is 4. F, the starting is 4 and it will end at the same node. The starting and ending of two activities should not be same, right? So what you can do here, that this you have to create a dummy, either dummy row, dummy column. Now you have to start your activity J when your E and F should be completed, right? Now E and F can be completed. Either I can come in this direction or I can go in this direction. अब मुझे आगे वाले नेटवर्क में ना ही अकेला E चाहिए, ना ही अकेला F चाहिए, तो आप कोई भी डायरेक्शन ले लो, इट विल बी ओके. इज इट क्लियर? बट इफ आई रिक्वायर ओनली ई इन फर्दर एक्टिविटीज, so I cannot take this direction, right? So if I require in the further network only E, so I have to consider this direction so that I can have E only, right? So in this you can take any direction and you have to start your activity J where E and F your ends. Now, to start the activity K, you require J. Now, am I done? What should I do? That I have to club this in one node so that ending and destination, ending or destination should be unique. ऐसे नहीं करना कि इनको ज्वाइन कर दिया, ठीक है, कि लग रहा अकेली नोड पड़ी है तो ज्वाइन कर दो, right? So the arrows, the activities you have to see that you have to club at one destination so that your ending and origin and destination should be unique, right? You want to do one more example? The same construct the network if you have activity A, B, C, D, E, and F, and the predecessor it requires, for A, I do not require any activity. For B and C, I require A activity. For D activity, I require B and C. For the activity E, I do not require any predecessor. For the activity F, I require only E. Is it clear? Now construct the network. Yes. How can I start? That this is my first node. A and E does not require any predecessor. So this is my A activity and this is my E activity. For the starting of B, I require A. And for the starting of C also, I require A. So this is second node, this is my B, and this is my C. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now to start the activity D, I require B and C. ठीक है ऐसे? That this is my D activity. No, it is not allowed because the starting and ending of two activities cannot be same. So how you can do like this over here? So you have to create your dummy. In further, neither you require C alone, nor you require B alone. So the direction can be upward or downward, anything you can take. So this is 3 and this is 4, and this from here I have to start your activity D. And to start my activity F, I require E. Done. Complete. Complete. No, it should be ending at one destination. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any doubt in construction of a network? So next is your earliest starting time. Earliest starting time on activity of node. So this is an activity at a node can start at any node only when all the activities reaching at that reaching reaching at that node will be completed. So what is sometimes the short form, it is written as sometimes ES or sometimes it is written as EST. That is the earliest starting time or earliest starting time ES. Is it clear? So what it is saying, earliest starting time is that time that whenever you have to start an activity, all the activities should complete. For example, if you are constructing a house, आप पेंट तभी कर सकोगे जब वो सब कुछ सीमेंटेड हो चुका है, सारी रूफ्स बन चुकी हैं. वो किस पे डिपेंड कर रहा है? जब सारी नोड्स का प्रोसेसिंग उस तक पहुंच चुका है. क्या आप पेंट करना पहले ही स्टार्ट कर सकते हो? So that means whatever you have to reach to that node, that means to paint your house, you require all the construction should be completed, all the POP should be done, and there should not be any other work. ठीक है? उसके बाद अगर आपने वो लगाने हैं, मीन्स यू हैव टू फिट द डोर्स आप कब लगाओगे? जब आपकी सारी फ्रेम्स का काम हो चुका है, देन यू कैन फिट. सो दैट मीन्स earliest starting time for that activity that you have to state, it should be the maximum time that it is coming from the back nodes. For example, this is I am taking the first node, not I'm taking from any particular activity that it is coming from behind and all that. The earliest starting time for this activity, suppose I am considering 10, and for this ES2 activity I am considering this is 11, and earliest starting of activity 3 is 8, and suppose it is going to node 4. To reach the node, I require 4 units of time. To reach from 2 to 4, I require 1 unit of time. To reach from 3 to 4, I require 3 units of time. So what will be the earliest starting time of your activity of your node 4? That means ES4 will be maximum. The earliest starting time of event 1 plus the time going from 1 to 4. ES2, the time going from 2 to 4, ES3, and the time going from 3 to 4. Earliest starting time event 1 का कितना था 10, और 1 से 4 जाने के लिए कितनी यूनिट्स लग रही हैं 4. ES2 का टाइम कितना है 11 plus 1, this is 8 plus 3, so this is 14, this is 12, and this is your 11. So what is my earliest starting time of your activity 4 is your 14. That means at 14th unit of time I can start my activity 4. क्योंकि मैं 4 एक्टिविटी तभी स्टार्ट कर पाऊंगी अगर पहले वाली सारी एक्टिविटीज कंप्लीट हैं. इज इट क्लियर? यस और नो? क्लियर हो गया हाउ यू हैव? नेक्स्ट इज, कई बारी हम सबस्क्रिप्ट में उसकी नोड भी डाल देते हैं. ESI मीन्स आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट योर ith नोड. ओके, नेक्स्ट डेफिनेशन इज लेटेस्ट कंप्लीशन टाइम. This sometime we denote it by LC or LCT, or if I can write with the subscript LCI or LCJ, that is denoting your latest completion time or ith activity. So this is the maximum starting time. This is the maximum starting time of all the activities of a node should be in such a manner, that none of the activity should be late in reaching at its destination node. So what is your latest completion time of activity? That means the reverse of that part. जैसे मैंने कहा कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ अ हाउस आपको करनी है और आपको 10 महीने में वो कंस्ट्रक्शन कंप्लीट करनी पड़ी है, तो आपको कैसे कैसे टाइम सारी एक्टिविटी को मिनिमम टाइम डिवोट करना है कि आपकी 10 महीने में वो क्या खत्म हो जाए, कंस्ट्रक्शन जो है वो खत्म हो जाए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू गो फॉर अ कॉन्फ्रेंस, और इफ आई हैव टू स्टार्ट अ लेक्चर, राइट, I have to cover all the topics. I will not wait. Some students are coming or not. If I have to complete that topic, I have to start at by suppose 10:30 so that it can complete by 11:20. 11:20 is my target. To complete that topic by 11:20, I should start the topic from 10:30. That means the minimum time that I have to consider, we have to take care so that the activity, destination of the activity, it should not be late by that manner. For example, how you will calculate that, suppose the first activity is going to activity 2 and the latest completion time here it is given as 10. The latest completion time of third activity it is given as 8. The latest completion time of fourth activity it is given as 11. And to reach from here I require 1 hour, 1 unit of time, 2 unit of time, 4 unit of time. So when I should start this activity LC1 so that I can reach there at 10 units of time. Is it clear what I am saying? At what time I should start my activity first so that I should reach the activity 3 at 8 unit of time. For example, if you go for a conference, right? So you have to complete all the lectures and all the presentation by 5 p.m. So that you have to take care that at how much time or at what time you should start your conference so that your all activities should be completed by 5 p.m. So that means here you have to calculate LC1. So what will be the formula? So you have to take the minimum of from where it is coming LC2 minus the time going from 1 to 2, LC3 minus the time going from 1 to 3, LC4 the time going from 1 to 4. So that you have to take minimum. So this is 10 minus 1, 8 minus 2. This is 11 minus 4. And the minimum is, this is your 9, this is your 6, and this is your 7. So what is your minimum? 6. That means you have to start this activity at 6th unit of time so that you can complete all that activities in 10 unit of time, 8 unit of time, and 11 unit of time. Is it clear? Yes or no? The next question is calculate EST and LCT for the following network. So the given information is that these are your activities and this is the time it requires. This is my activity. I am denoting it by IJ. The activity is 1 to 2. I require time 15. For activity 1 to 3, I require time 8. For activity 2 to 5, I require time 12. For activity 3 to 4, I require time 15. For activity 3 to 5, I require time 18. And for activity 4 to 5, I require time 8. Is it clear? Right? So whenever you have to find EST or LCT, if any information is given to you, you have to first construct your network. So this is giving the first activity and 2 activity. The time required, this is your 15 units. For going to activity 1 to 3, I require time 8 units. For going to activity 2 to 5, I require time 12 units. For going to activity 3 to 4, I require time 15 units. For going 3 to 5, I require time 18 units. For going 4 to 5, I require time 8 units. Is it clear? The information is only given to you. You have to construct the network yourself, right? Take care of the starting and ending. and your two activities should not have same starting and ending, right? So now you have to calculate your EST and LCT, right? Now to start the activity first, do you require any time? 0. So that means earliest starting time of activity 0, activity 1 is 0. Is it clear? Yes or no? एक्टिविटी 2 कहां से आ रही है? सिर्फ 1 से आ रही है, कहीं और से नहीं आ रही, तो दैट मीन्स ES1 plus 15, that will be my 0 plus 15, that will be my 15. Is it clear? यही लिखा है ना अर्लीस्ट स्टार्टिंग टाइम, ESI plus TIJ, that means अर्लीस्ट स्टार्टिंग टाइम ऑफ jth एक्टिविटी आप कैसे निकाल रहे हो? द मैक्सिमम ऑफ ESI plus TIJ and you are varying your I. Is it clear? Now for the activity 3, the earliest starting time will be 0 plus 8. It will be 8. Is it clear? Now fourth activity is coming from 3. So that means 15 plus 8, that will be your 23. Now your fifth activity, it is coming from, yes, now your fifth activity is coming from the second node. That means आपको किसका maximum निकालना पड़ेगा? The second node, that is your 15 plus 12. It is also coming from third node, that is 8 plus 18. It is also coming from fourth node, that is 23 plus 8. Is it clear? Yes or no? What is the maximum? Clear हो गया? So this will be 31. Is it clear? Any doubt? Right? So that means the earliest starting time for the activity 5 is your 31. That means your all the tasks should be complete in 31 units of time, right? Complete means latest completion time भी इसका कितना होना चाहिए फिर? Last वाली activity का 31. Is it clear? Yes or no? Any doubt? Now for finding the latest completion time of fourth activity, what I have to calculate? Fourth activity कहां से आ रही है? सिर्फ fifth activity से आ रही है, तो क्या होगा? That is LC5 minus T45, that is 31 minus 8, that will be your 23. Is it clear? Next, the third activity is coming from fifth and fourth. That means I have to calculate the minimum of LC5 minus T35, LC4 minus T434. Is it clear? So what will be this? This is minimum of LC. This is 31 minus 18. This is 23 minus 15. So what is minimum? That is your 8. So here it will be my 8. Is it clear? The second activity is coming only from 5. Right? So that means there I need not to calculate any minimum. So that will be 31 minus 12. It will be 19. And for the first activity, the first activity is coming from 2 and 3. So I'll calculate the minimum of LC2 minus T12, LC3 minus T13. So that is coming out to be your 0. Is it clear? So in this way you calculate your earliest starting time and latest completion time. Any doubt till here? Okay, thank you.